Yes, definitely. It's an important game for us. I know it's still a slim chance for us to actually qualify, but anything is possible. And going up against India, it's always going to be a challenge. India have been playing good cricket as well, so I'm actually looking forward to it. And everyone know India's style of cricket, and hopefully we can actually counter that tomorrow and get the better of them.
And how about your fans in India?
Well, I'm sure the fans looking forward to some entertainment for sure, from not only me, from about all the West Indies guys, since they've actually been a part of India fraternity over the last couple of years, and our style of cricket actually transpire in Indian cricket as well. But it should be an interesting game, a very interesting game, and like I said, hopefully it will go down to the wire. West Indies win.
Chris, the West Indies started off in great fashion, but somehow down the line started disappointing their fans, even their fans in India. How disappointed are you that somehow the consistency could not have been kept?
Yes, as you mentioned, it's very disappointing. With that start against Pakistan, everybody with the colours up, and the fans say West Indies is actually a threat in the World Cup. Even we still have a self-belief, but at the time when we get that first win, we actually lose momentum. In the middle period, that game against Australia actually, kind of cost us big time, and that kind of actually take away the momentum from us. But like I said, this is a game of cricket. It's a World Cup as well. It's never over until it's over. Just goes to show how Australia actually fought. What's his name? Who got 98 runs for his team? I forgot his name. Coulter. So he actually came and take the game away from us when we were actually cruising at that particular time. So it's just one of those things, and I said hopefully these youngsters can use these things as a learning experience, and whenever these times occur again, we don't make those same mistakes.
Chris, here, wanted to know that another 3 matches. Your career for West Indies will end. Like, if you look at your international career, your best times was not the best time of West Indies cricket, but you did your best. So, as you look back at your career, like how satisfied or sad you are, and where do you see yourself among the pantheon of West Indies greats? Where do you see yourself?
I'm definitely up there. I'm definitely up there with the greats, without a doubt. Like I said, enjoy each and every moment of West Indies, playing for West Indies. Like I said, it's still not the end. Still have a few games to go, and maybe another series to go as well. So who knows? We'll see what happens. But like I said, it's been, it's been a lot of ups and downs. I gotta say, and I really enjoy each and every moment. But we share some quality moments with some quality players as well. Started my career with the likes of Courtney Walsh, Curtly Ambrose. You watch those guys on TV, then you realize you're in a dressing room, with this bunch of guys, and Brian Lara, first captain as well, Carl Hooper, so it's some quality moments when you look back on it. I would have to analyze it and give you a full details and a better exclusive interview on that particular moment, and then we can take it further. But like I said, I couldn't ask a better, career, representing West Indies.
Chris, what has your advice been to the younger batsmen who are the ones who seem to have struggled at the World Cup, whether it is Darren Bravo, not got as many runs, or the opener, been as consistent as the team would have wanted? What are your impressions and your sort of interactions with them been like?
I think you mentioned Darren Bravo. I think he only played 1 game. I don't think he actually played a lot of games, but. The likes of Ed Meyer, Nicholas Pooran, those guys got some stats, and I keep on pressing in their ears that when you get these stats against opponents, you have to build on it because it doesn't come easy. You're going to find difficult time in your cricketing career where you're going to be struggling for runs. So when you do get those sort of stats, you have to convert these 50s into 100s, and be consistent as much as possible as well. So that was my words to them.
Ron, I'm sure you heard the news yesterday that he'd been taken to hospital, but fingers crossed he's going to be okay.
We'll wish him well, even though I don't know what the story is actually, what happened with what transpired with Brian. But, like I said, we'll wish him well. Hopefully get a speedy recovery and, get him back on the park as soon as possible.
And just wanted to ask about the knock from Carlos Brathwaite the other night. How impressed were you with that? And do you know if he managed to get his bat fixed?
Yeah, so with a couple of bats earlier today. That was a fantastic innings. That's I'm sure everybody was looking forward to that from Carlos. It's been a while, and it's good to see Carlos actually came of age and produced such a good innings. Get his first ODI 100 as well, so that's fantastic. But we fell short. It was a very critical moment in the game, but we can't fault his effort. I must say, well done to him, and hopefully he can actually build on something like this with it from a personal point of view for him, and just keep working on his game.
Chris, you have seen a lot of Bumrah of late, and tomorrow you'll once again resume the rivalry. So different conditions maybe, because so how do you? I mean, what is your advice to that? How to tackle Bumrah?
Advice to Bumrah.
I mean, to the opening batsmen who will face.
I mean, in the English condition, the new ball, tend to have a say, early up in our opening battle innings. But once you conquer that, the batting will tend to come a bit easier. So, like I said, Bumrah #1 bowler in the world right now, if I'm correct. So, I mean, like I say, he's a world-class bowler now, producing all formats, I should say. And, you just take him to stride, just another bowler, and, play him according to the situation.
Krish, after this World Cup, what are your plans going forward? And in your career, what are your personal memorable moments and not so memorable?
My plans after the World Cup, I'll maybe play a test match against India. And then I'll definitely play the ODIs against India. I won't play the T20s. That's my plan after the World Cup.
Memorable moments in your...
Well, 2 triple centuries in Test cricket. Those two will definitely be on top. Double 100 in World Cup as well. So those are a couple of the moments I can actually come up with at this particular time. But there's a lot more to actually talk about. But to get in details, it would be a long list, to be honest with you. But I'll stick with those for now.
Chris, with 3 matches in the World Cup to go, is there something that you would like to achieve other than for the team personally as a batsman?
Oh yeah, but no one will actually see it. I mean, in these 3 games, I mean, I love to get 100 as well. But if it doesn't happen, I can't actually, complain or be too hard on myself. I've actually achieved a lot, but what I really wanted was actually to be in that playoff. What I really wanted was to be in that final 4, and then anything could have actually happened, and then to be able to get my hands on the World Cup. So we'll see what happens.
What makes you angry?
I don't know, really. I'm not a hungry person, really, unless you trouble me.
Final question? Alexis, then the final one over there.
There you go. Cramps, of course, in the past year, I feel like people have become, more excited about the way West Indies cricket has been going. They've shown some really good times. Anybody in this current squad or makeup of the West Indies, because Jason's spoken about how you're kind of like a good co-captain there, to have anyone that has impressed you or you're expecting any big things from that could possibly be a mini universe boss?
A mini universe boss, that's a serious name, eh?
Exactly.
Like I said, there's definitely the future bright for West Indies cricket, without a doubt. The likes of Nicholas Pooran, Edmire, his name has been called in all formats of the game so far. Just for these guys to actually believe and build on these things. And the quicker they can learn as a youngster, trust me, it will be much, much better for them within their career going forward. But, Pooran, his work ethic, I must commend Pooran work ethic. It's fantastic for a youngster to actually just come into the team. And he's going to be a world beater. I hope I don't know if this is good, but Nicholas Pooran is going to be a savage youngster. Trust me on that one. And like I said, Bravo has been around for some time, but Shea Hope as well. They definitely have a big part to play in West Indies cricket. He's a guy who will actually maybe be a future captain as well. So he's got to start to think down that line as well. So it's something everyone just have to rally around each other, to be honest with you.
The final one,
Chris, you've obviously played a lot against MS Dhoni and this Indian team. Were you a bit surprised by the way Dhoni went into a shell against Afghanistan in the last match?
Honestly, I didn't watch the game. Seriously, I didn't watch the game, so I can't comment on the legend.